In this lesson, you will learn about the square root. Square root of a number is a number which, if multiplied by itself, give the original number. For example, 1 square root of 9 is 3, since 3 times 3, or if 3 squared is 9. Another square root of 9 is minus 3, since minus 3 times minus 3 is also 9, or if minus 3 is squared, it is also 9. A number like 9 whose square root is a rational number is called a perfect square. We can write, when we want to find the square root of a number, we will write it as this. We will write this symbol, and this symbol is called a radical sign. The number will be written here that we want to find the square root of. In this example, we have 9, so this symbol is called radical sign. And this number is called radicand. We can either write 2, or there is no need to write 2. In some cases we can have cube root or fourth root or fifth root, so we will have to write this. So this number is called index in this case. Now let's do a couple of more examples to understand the concept of square roots. Suppose we want to find the square root of 16. So we have to think of such two numbers, which if we multiply give us 16. So if we multiply 3 by 3, that gives us 9. But what if we multiply 4 by 4? So if we multiply 4 by 4, it gives us 16. So the square root of 16 can be like this: 4 squared, and the square root and the radical sign, we can cancel the square and the radical sign, it will give us 4. So the square root of 16 is 4. Another example could be, what if we want to find the square root of 25? We write 25 like this, and since 4 times 4 gave us 16 in this example, why don't we try out 5? So if we multiply 5 by 5, it gives us 25. So we can also write it as like this: 5 squared, and this radical sign, we will cancel the square and the radical sign, it will give us 5. So the square root of 25 is 5. What if we have fractions like 49 divided by 256 and the radical sign? So we have to think of such two numbers that can give us 49. So 5 times 5 gave us 25 in this example. 6 times 6 would give us 36, and 7 times 7 give us 49. What about 256? So 10 times 10 give us 100. And what about 16 times 16? 16 times 16 give us 256, and we will write it like this. We can further write it like this: 7 squared and 16 squared and square root. Remember that this radical sign is for both the numerator and the denominator, so we can simplify it like this: 7 squared do a square root 16 square root. We will cancel this with this with this. It will give us 7 divided by 16. So this is the square root of 49 divided by 256.